I was worried you blow my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This red finger for people like them. Oh, no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky, oh. It's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good,
Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter weekend. To start today's video off, I'm just giving you a quick overview of my kitchen area because as you can see, it is an absolute disaster. This was definitely the dumping ground of the weekend when it came to all of the Easter stuff that we had and collected. My kids got tons of new stuff from the Easter Bunny and all of their grandparents. We are very lucky that we have tons of family in our city, so there is always a lot of celebrating to be done. The first thing I was wanting to do today was clearing off the island and getting it wiped down so I had a nice and clean surface to start dumping all of these bags out so I could get everything organized and start putting things back where they were going to belong. I hope today's video gives you tons of motivation, whether you are diving into your spring cleaning or just tackling your everyday cleaning that needs to be done.
Doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now, and it could fade away.
So like I said, the first thing I'm doing is just emptying out their Easter baskets so I could get those brought back downstairs to go in storage. Then I'm going through and dumping out all of these gift bags so I can sort through it all. I'm putting the chocolates and the treats into a plastic bag and then sorting out the clothes and all of the little toys that they got. And then I'm also going to be going through all of the clothes and taking off all of the tags so we can get those all washed and put away today. It took me a shocking amount of time to take all of those little plastic tags off because I like to try and cut them off so I don't lose the pieces in the clothes. My kids are very lucky and they practically got a brand new summer and spring wardrobe, which I am so happy about. If you guys have seen my playroom, my kids don't really need any more toys, so they didn't get too many of those, and I love that they got mostly clothes because that is the best gift in my opinion.
But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I drown, but what can I do? And it will be alright, so let me drown. I'd rather we try than let this feeling slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
While we are going through and taking all of the tags off of these clothes, I wanted to say thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I'm sure every single person can relate when I say that these last few years have been hard. They have been stressful and lonely, and they have been overwhelming, and I know personally I have struggled a lot more than usual with my anxiety. It's gotten to the point where it's actually starting to affect my sleep, and I find myself worrying almost constantly, especially raising 3 young kids in the world that is going on right now. It's definitely taken a toll on me. When BetterHelp reached out to me and I started doing some research on their website, I knew immediately that this was a company that I was going to love and utilize myself, and I was really excited for the opportunity to share them with you all. BetterHelp is professional therapy that is done securely online. They will assess your needs and match you with your very own licensed professional therapist within 48 hours. And once you are matched, you can schedule your sessions with your therapist over secure video or by phone call, just depending on whatever you are comfortable with. You are also able to send messages to your therapist at any time you are needing them, and you will always be met with a timely and thoughtful response back. If you do end up feeling like your match therapist is not the right fit for you, you can request a new therapist at any time for no additional charge. There are over 20,000 different therapists with such a broad range of expertise that they will make sure you are happy and you do find the perfect fit for you. I truly believe that every single person can benefit from therapy, and with BetterHelp, you ensure that you have access to all of the help that you may need that you may not be able to get in your local area. BetterHelp was also kind enough to offer 10% off your first month when you use my link down below, betterhelp.com/Aleah Martins, which is betterhelp.com/Aleah Martins. Join the over 2 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. BetterHelp is also available worldwide, and I really cannot recommend them enough to you guys. Life can be hard, motherhood is hard, keeping a home is hard, and that doesn't include the curveballs that life seems to constantly be throwing at us. And I do truly feel like every single person can benefit by using BetterHelp. I want you all to be living your happiest lives, and this is such a great place to start. So don't forget to click my link down below to sign up and save yourself 10% off your first month.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear?
And now that we have finally cleared off this kitchen island, which may have seemed like a quick process when it was sped up for the video, but this took me an hour and a half to get everything put away and back where it belongs. So I was more than ready to start moving on to the next cleaning task. So we're going to be lighting a candle, which is always the best part of cleaning your house, and moving on to the rest of the kitchen and the rest of the house.
To go over old and useless words. What you said, what I said, that might have made it worse. We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time. I swear my pain's far away, long gone.
My stovetop was in very rough shape. As you can see from this clip, I have thick rings of burnt on food and boiled over water that has just baked onto this stovetop. So I'm going to be cleaning this today. I started by using the Wyman's stovetop glass cleaner, and I'm just scrubbing that in. I did let it sit for a few minutes, but that was not enough to get the rings up. I also purchased a new cleaning scraper off of Amazon, and that finally came in, and I will try and link this in my Amazon store because I really like it. It is double-sided. One edge is the classic metal razor, and then the other side is a plastic blade, which I'm thinking is probably for something like stickers on a window or something you don't want to scratch up. But of course, I'm going to be using the metal side for this job.
Still, it's got nothing on you tonight. We've got a fire in the tent. It's fine.
So as you can see, I was definitely struggling with this. It was taking me a long time to not get much of the burnt on food off. So I decided to wet some of my microfiber cloths with just some water and let those sit on the rings for half an hour while I cleaned the rest of the kitchen. And then I'm going to come back to this, and it was so much easier to get all of the stuff off of the stovetop.
But I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in life.
Quinn was awake from her morning nap, so she's just sitting here eating some lunch and watching me do some cleaning, but I'm just going to be cleaning off the dining room table and the dining room hutch. I'm also going to be taking down my Easter decor. I don't have a ton of it, but I am going to be taking down the few pieces that I have and getting my regular year-round decor back up.
But I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way. Slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride. 'Cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the ride. You will make it in time. You'll make it in time. 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 What makes it worth the
As I was finishing up with my cleaning in the dining room, I did hear my washing machine finish with the load of clothes that we put in at the beginning of the video, so I wanted to go over and switch those into the dryer. But of course, as I went to do that, I had a load of towels sitting in the dryer that have probably been in here for 2 days, so we're going to deal with that a little bit later in the video. But for now, we're just going to be switching these over and moving back into the kitchen. So now we're going to go back to cleaning off the stovetop, and good thing this pack from Amazon came with a ton of spare blades, because as you can see here, the blade snapped right off. I didn't think I was pushing that hard. I'm not sure if I was, but I did switch it out for the orange one. You can just switch the blade right out, but I didn't feel like doing that, and I just grabbed the second razor. I didn't have that problem again, so I don't know if it was just a faulty blade, because I really liked this one and I thought it worked really well, so I still would recommend them, but just be aware that apparently that can happen. My stovetop was looking so much better after this. It was definitely not perfect by any means. You can still see a ton of scrapes and scratches and just the wear and tear of using it for so many years. We have had this oven for 10 years this year, and it has been very good to us, but I will say I am looking forward to purchasing a new unit hopefully soon, and hopefully we can get a gas stove. If you follow me over on Instagram, you have probably already seen, but I took Rowan last week to get her little ears pierced. It has actually been something that she has been asking for ever since her grandma bought her a little pair of earrings last year for whenever she decided to get it done. So we scheduled her an appointment and we have both been so excited. But of course, the day of the piercing, the second piercer called in sick. We were going to a place that does both earlobes at the same time using a needle, so it's just kind of a one and done, but you get both pierced at the same time. So since she called in sick, the other piercer asked if we wanted to cancel and reschedule, but Rowan was adamant she wanted to go. So I decided to pick up some numbing cream, which is something I've never used for myself. It's not really something I've ever thought about, but I used that on her half an hour before the appointment, and I swear it was magic. I recommend it 1000% if you are taking your little one to go get her ears pierced, or honestly, if you're getting a piercing for yourself. She didn't even flinch on her first ear. She giggled giggled, she was excited, and she sat there perfectly. For the second ear, I could tell that one hurt a little bit more, but no tears. She did amazing, and she is beyond excited to finally have them done. If you are curious and want to see a picture of her little earrings and her cute little face, you can definitely head over to my Instagram as well.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night.
Now we are heading upstairs and getting started in Grayson and Rowan's room. I'm going to be making their beds, dusting all of their furniture, and getting their carpets vacuumed.
I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you.
We did a quick trip to a city that is 4 hours away from us. It is much larger, and we took the kids to Build-A-Bear. They have never been. It was their very first time, and it was such a hit. They're already talking about the next time they get to go. So I would definitely recommend that if you have a Build-A-Bear near you or within driving distance. I personally think it is definitely worth the trip if you have little kids.
Time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again, just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you.
So the load of the kids' new clothes that was in the dryer was finally completed, so I brought that upstairs and I'm just going to be sorting it. Everything that I'm throwing into the laundry basket is for the girls' room, and everything else I'm leaving is for Grayson's room, and we're going to be folding all of that and getting it put away.
Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over.
As I was trying to put some of Grayson's new clothes away, I realized how out of control some of his drawers were, specifically his pajama drawer and the drawer that holds his shorts. So I'm just going to be going through both of those and emptying them out so I can just refold everything and make sure everything is in the size that still fits him.
Just get lost. I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone 'cause we are through. All the nights I have wasted.
I did do a poll over on my Instagram a couple of days ago asking your opinions about a dresser for the girls' room, and it was between two that I was torn between, and I did decide to order the one that won the poll. It was the one I was leaning towards in the first place, so I'm so excited for that to arrive. I purchased it off of Wayfair, and it said it should be here next Friday, so I'm really looking forward to organizing that. I will film the whole thing for you, but I will be showing you guys Rowan and Quinn's closet later on in today's video, and it is an absolute mess. There is no helping it. I cannot wait to get the dresser so I can just get it all under control.
You hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own. And boy,
I did plan on cleaning Quinn's room next, but she was actually still sleeping for her afternoon nap, which surprised me. She ended up taking a super long nap this day, which definitely worked out in my favor. It is so much easier getting all of my cleaning done when she is sleeping. So I took advantage of the time and decided to make my way into my master bathroom. I'm embarrassed to show this room today. It is so bad in here, and I really have no excuse other than I just haven't been staying on top of it, but I am so ready to get this room cleaned up today.
'cause I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone 'cause we are through. 'Cause we're through.
In and out of love.
To wipe everything down and just make sure everything is clean and disinfected, I am going to be using the Mr. Clean Clean Freak spray. This is probably my favorite bathroom spray right now, and I love to use it on the countertops and when cleaning the sinks.
We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over.
Something random that I feel like I have always struggled with my cleaning videos is my music. When it comes to the music we are very limited. We have to use royalty-free music, and I purchase my music by a monthly subscription every month from Epidemic Sound. and they only have so many songs. I feel like you guys have probably heard the same songs over and over, used all over YouTube when it comes to the cleaning videos, but I would just love to know, what types of songs do you enjoy? Do you enjoy the music I play? Do you enjoy something that's more upbeat? Do you enjoy the slower, more mellow songs? I would love to hear your opinions down below because, like I said, this is something I have always wondered and always struggled with when choosing my music. This was a little bit later in the day and Justin was home from work, so he has the kids and was entertaining them so I could quickly get Quinn's room cleaned up. Her room never gets very messy. We don't keep a ton of stuff in here and we don't really spend a ton of time in here, so I'm just going to be going through and wiping everything down to get all of the dust and then vacuuming the carpet before putting all of the girls' new clothes away. Folding the girls' laundry always takes me so much longer than folding Gray's laundry because, of course, I do have two girls, and even though they are in quite different sizes, when you're looking at the clothes, sometimes it's hard to tell, so I feel like I have to look at the tags to see the sizes to figure out whose clothes are whose. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I ordered a new dresser for the girls' room and I am so excited for it to come in. As you can see from the looks of this drawer and when you guys see the closet, I am in desperate need of the extra space, and the dresser I ordered I think is double the size of this changing table, so I will have so much more space and I'm just really looking forward to organizing it all and getting it under control. The closet is a whole nother story. Everything is everywhere. I kind of have Rowan's pajamas just shoved into the little cubes. I have her pants and her shorts everywhere, and I just do not thrive when areas of my home look like this. The very last thing that we are going to be getting done today is folding this load of towels that was sitting in the dryer that we took out earlier in the video. This ended up being a very long day of cleaning. I ended up getting so much stuff done, way more than I originally thought I would. I never know what to expect when I go into a day of cleaning because, of course, I am home with my 3 kids aged 4, 3, and 10 months, so you really never know how the day's gonna go, but I am super happy with how it went and it ended up being a very productive day. But I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below, subscribe if you are new, and leave me a purple heart emoji letting me know that you made it all the way till the end, and I will see you next Friday with a brand new video. Bye guys.